Well, so far you've seen quite a few things that Automate will do, and we've got more to show you. In fact, let's take a look at one of our newest and most exciting modules, something we call ThirdWall. Now, this is an exclusive to Automate, and it gives you a dramatically enhanced level of cybersecurity protection that you can offer to your clients, both to prevent you having a bunch of headaches and also to potentially enable you to get a lot of revenue out of this. So let's take a look. It really enhances your cybersecurity far more than what you have today with your antivirus and your firewall. How does it do that? Well, first of all, it has a number of lockdown policies that you can do. So this is a screen where you can see that these are the 58 policies that we offer you. There's a ton of protection here that you can lock down the environment and prevent things from happening. A lot of prevention of damage. Again, the whole goal here is to reduce your headaches, eliminate disasters, or at least reduce them dramatically, reduce tickets, reduce phone calls, and get you some revenue. And these 58 policies will do a really great job at that. It can do a number of different things to help lock down some things from the pretty routine, including managing the local administrator account and even managing some passwords and the password protected screensaver, stuff that you need to do anyway. And there's such an easy interface here that it makes all of this just so simple to do across a location, customize, or an entire client, or even across your entire environment. You can take away some really nasty and dangerous tools from your end users who have local admin privileges. And you'll really want to do that. This is important because they can cause some real damage. So those are some pretty standard things. We can get a little bit more interesting. We can prevent end users from installing unwanted software. How powerful is that for you? Really save you a bunch of headaches. But let's even take it up a notch. One of the biggest elements, biggest avenues that malware gets in is via phishing on personal email. Well, let's take that away. Prevent public webmail access. People can't get in. They can't see their phishing attachments. They aren't going to open them. Your environment is much safer. Now, one caveat though, if you try to apply this to your clients, the senior managers of your client are going to say, yes, lock everybody down. But of course, not me. I need access to my Gmail. And you can do that. It's very simple to do. You just go into a simple computer screen and you can say apply an exception to this particular rule on this one computer. So this is a single computer screen here, and it allows you to make an exception to that policy for this computer. That's really important for some of your clients. What else can it do? Data theft is an interesting issue for small businesses. In fact, 60% of all people who have access to confidential data steal it off of their computers. So if your clients aren't worried about that, they should be. Let's slow that process down. We can disable write to optical media. We can stop people from writing to USB devices. In fact, we have a way where you can register sticks, and those are the only things that they can write to. Everything else is locked out, and those it gives you some really interesting flexibility with your clients. We can stop them from getting even to their common cloud storage, such as Dropbox. A lot of obstacles for them to steal data. Some other interesting things they can do. Virtually all of the MSPs that we know of get hit with ransomware, frequently more than once a year. So it's getting past your other defenses. So there are some 3 additional layers here for that. One of them is this one here, monitor event log clearing. Now this is a policy. Now all of these policies are backed up with monitors, Automate monitors, that check frequently, at least every 5 minutes. And this one is looking to see if the event log gets cleared. Why? Because that's what ransomware likes to do when it buries itself. So that's one early warning. It'll send you a ticket. There's a second one that allows you to disable executables running from the app data folder. Almost 90% of all app data, all ransomware runs as an executable from the app data folder. So if it gets by other defenses, this will stop it. And of course, there's a whitelist associated with that, so you can allow some executables to run. And the final layer of defense for ransomware, monitor for ransomware attacks. If we see a ransomware attack in progress, we can actually do things right away, like running an antivirus scan, isolating that computer from the environment, number of different things that can happen right away to prevent that ransomware attack causing much damage. So, and of course, sending you a ticket when it happens. That's all part of this, is a whole backup with ticketing system and monitoring. And again, very, very secure and critical protection from cybersecurity perspective. So these are a few of the different things that we think you'll like, and all very, very easy to use. But there's a little bit more. Let's take a look at something that I think you'll like as well. Up here you see this thing called Enable User Logon Reporting. We make this simple for you. You've always wanted to do this. In fact, there's a lot of compliance regulations that require you to do this, and you're probably not doing it right now. So we have a way within ThirdWall to do that. Let's take a look at the report. In fact, here it is. This gives you a full reporting of user logons, not all the other stuff that you're going to find in the log file, which you know is just daunting and impossible to get through. But it shows you in an easy to find format who's done what when they've logged in, when their computer was unlocked, and when it was locked, when it was logged on, when it was logged off, and even logon failures, as you can see here. So there's a ton of power here to create a report that your clients are going to love. And this is a great revenue opportunity for you. I got to tell you, people pay for this report, not only for archival purposes to record what's been going on from a log perspective for cybersecurity, but also you can track problem employees to make sure, are they actually working at their computers when they're supposed to. Really valuable. There's another audit report that we think is extremely valuable. It's called the Client Audit Report. And what it does is it shows you which policies are turned on, when you turn them on. And this means that you've been monitoring them, remember, with Automate every 5 minutes. Something that's just dynamite when you're trying to prove to auditors that you've been protecting people. So that is extremely powerful. Even more though, let's say you get a phone call from a client, from somebody who said, hey, I just clicked on a cute kitty video, and it must not have been a cute kitty video because I have a virus now. You're probably going to tell them that, oh my, we need to turn off your computer or disconnect your Ethernet and come and fix that. Not anymore. This isolate button will take that computer offline. No internet, no network, with two exceptions. It'll still be connected to your Screen Connect or Control and your Automate server. So you can fix it without ever leaving your desk and then reconnect it all right here. The other favorite is if you have a lost or stolen computer, look at these buttons, and I'll just highlight the Annihilate. That's a wipe function. It's going to delete documents, it's going to destroy the computer, and that is something your clients have wanted you to do for a long time. And click of a button, you can do that. This is ThirdWall. Big part going forward of Automate. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And I think you're going to really, really enjoy having the power of 58 policies, some reports, and the Annihilate button at your fingertips.